Hi, my name is Lydia Rodgers. I'm a first year freshman and I'm a psychology major. I chose psychology for my major because I've always loved helping people and making people feel good about themselves, when it comes to advice, warmth, or just being there for somebody that really makes me feel good as a person. You can ask my mom or anybody in my family. I've always been a hugger ever since I was a really, really small child. I've always loved going around giving people hugs. So yeah, I'm from Maryland. I just moved down here to Raleigh about 3 years ago, probably around July 2021, so right before I graduated high school. I graduated high school in 2022. I took a gap year before coming to the most beautiful school, in my opinion, North Carolina Central University. My plans with my major, I plan on, becoming a psychologist, of course, but also I eventually later down in the line, whenever I'm called to do so, I really want to have my own practice, and I really want to have my own, I don't know what the word is, but I really do aspire to just be a professional psychologist and just have my own, some kind of practice, something that, I'm called to do. I'm not a part of any teams. I'm not a part of like the band, none of that. I'm not that wow, but I really try to be involved the best way I can through like events. I'm a part of the Aspiring Eagles program, so I try to be involved with them still, helping out with any organization that they need help with, or just anything overall to help and support my cohorts. What drives me, I would definitely say something that drives me or like makes me, or what makes me tick, is success. I feel like now when I look back on my life, I'm really driven by success because I know there's always going to be more for me. I know there's always going to be a new opportunity, so I always try to be the best that I can be for myself, so I can keep going and going and going, so I can be successful in what I do, or just be open to any opportunity that is brought upon me. And one of my goals, besides wanting to become a psychologist and things like that, I really want to just help people in the mental health area. One of my goals is to just be a big advocate. Like right now, I'm a big advocate for mental health, but I want to go further, and I want to keep building on that because, I know what it's like to struggle with mental health. I lost a friend who struggled with mental health, so if I could just be that voice for somebody, or if I could just be that one person somebody needs to listen to, I would really feel like when my time is done here that I felt accomplished because I was able to help people through some things. I'm the youngest of 5, which is a fun fact. I have one sister, I have 3 brothers, and then there's me. So about my learning style, I really like, I'm a really big visual learner. I've always been a visual learner. I do well when it comes to people explaining things, but I need to see it in front of me so I can know what you're talking about, if that makes sense. And then also I'm very hands-on. Like I know when I was in, school, when I was little, I would always like to touch around or like play with like objects to help me learn better. For example, in math classes, I would have blocks, tell me count or like whatever. So that's kind of something interesting about me that, and then, yeah, big on visuals, just like you need to put stuff on the board for me. Otherwise, if I just hear it, I'm not going to be able to retain it as well. So, yeah, so that's a little bit about me. There's not too much I could say because, this year, I'm taking it really slow, taking it day by day. Probably next coming school year, I would be more involved when it comes to like, not the band, but probably a cheerleading team. I know I want to do cheerleading again. I did cheerleading when I was younger. So yeah, that's some interesting facts about me, and I'm really looking forward to being in this class. Have a good day.